take my time and don't shoot everything out there to you guys about different businesses that I'm involved with, because everything ain't for everybody. Because it's like this, if everybody claiming that I'm not that sharp and I'm not that smart, then why should I give you guys my business plan? Why should I reveal my business plan? It's obvious if I've been a multi-millionaire, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions, but soon as somebody black does it, your own people say, oh, he's broke. Listen, I got to where I got to focusing on Floyd Mayweather. That's how I got to becoming 50-0. Because my thing was always...
After days of silence, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has finally responded to the growing allegations involving debts, financial misconduct, and tax-related issues. He first addressed the controversy through a series of tweets before later appearing on Instagram Live, where he displayed his cash and luxury watches while speaking directly to fans about the accusations surrounding him.
Over $1 billion. By the time I was 40, I think I made over $1.2 billion with no endorsement deals, independent. So it's obvious I got some type of remedy, or I know what I'm doing. So, but I don't want to reveal it to the world.
Surrounded by stacks of cash and a collection of luxury wristwatches, Floyd Mayweather Jr. got straight to the point, insisting that every fraud allegation made against him is completely false and has no basis in reality whatsoever.
I just showed the 2 Rolls Royces, well, actually 3 cars that I bought. So I brought them out front, one of my houses. We like to call this house right here the Palace. As you can see, this right here is red.
Reports, you mentioned 100 million for Floyd. The reports are 130. First off, he's never gotten 100 million for a flight, and not even remotely close. But there's reports of 130. Wow. There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year and this over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is. And there's public companies they do business with. HBO would be one of them. Find an executive to back the claim. It's never happened and it won't be.
And how do you?
As he continued speaking, fans quickly flooded the comments section with reactions, with one clearly frustrated viewer directly stating that he should simply confirm or deny the allegations instead of constantly showing off his wealth.
Buffett, that's in his 80s or 90s, that can still make a ton of money. Bill Gates can still make computers. But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or...
He then went on to say that the allegations were nothing more than a calculated attempt to damage his reputation and tear down everything he had built throughout his career. Floyd Mayweather Jr. insisted that he had always been transparent in his business dealings and claimed that his record speaks for itself. He reminded everyone that he is not only a boxer, but also a businessman who created a brand through hard work, determination, and excellence, adding that he would never allow baseless accusations to destroy what he had spent his entire life building.
Through it and wasn't making as much as he
they're
says.
claiming he was doing 100 million a fight, and I'm claiming for you he in his whole career has made about 100 million. There's a very
wow. You made 8.8 in one night.
Yeah.
And you're a great fighter, but I'm looking at Floyd and I'm like, you know, Floyd had this long career. I could imagine him making more than 100 million.
Floyd is a household name.
Yeah, I know people say that. I understand that. Nah, Floyd was not Muhammad Ali, and Floyd wasn't Mike Tyson.
Like 8.8 in one.
This is what he told me one day. We took a walk. We was in New York. We was taking a walk. He said, you see that building right there? He said, yeah. We said, we own that. You see this building? We own it. So we was walking and walking. Then he said, you know, a boxer makes money when he boxing. A football player makes money when he playing football. Basketball player makes money when he playing basketball. He said, but New York real estate, you make money when you sleep. Some of the biggest artists, you wouldn't even know, because my name don't have to be on everything. I have to be the marquee. Yeah, because sometimes if you put your name on certain things, you got people that's gonna be jealous.
He later shared an Instagram post featuring a news report about his property ownership, along with a caption strongly pushing back against the criticism and doubt surrounding him. Floyd Mayweather Jr. wrote that people never expect athletes to build serious investment portfolios, claiming they expect flashiness instead of financial intelligence and assume athletes will end up broke rather than business-minded. He said he was rewriting the narrative with his own money, his own mindset, and his own decisions, adding that if his success threatened anyone, It revealed more about them than it did about him. He continued by saying that society too often questions the legitimacy of black success instead of celebrating growth, pointing to racism, envy, and deeply rooted stereotypes as the real reasons behind the constant doubt. He also stated that he refused to live according to other people's expectations, explaining that he studied, invested wisely, and is actively building a legacy that does not require anyone's approval. He finished the message with a direct statement: respect the hustle or step aside.
It was this incredible moment where I saw Floyd, because I hear Floyd at $100 million. Like, man, let me tell you for sure. He fought Sean Mitchell for $4 million. I was there when he got the paycheck. These numbers you're hearing just aren't true. They're just not true.
Wow.
Wait, you don't think that Floyd got the 100?
No, it's simply not true. No,
But don't
they
you
even
think it
had,
was a different...
However, no official report has confirmed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. actually owns any of those properties. Many people believe that he may have been hired as a brand ambassador to present himself as the owner of the estate in an effort to attract potential buyers and renters as part of a larger sales campaign. Despite the speculation, the boxing star took to social media on Monday to defend himself, insisting that his business empire remains completely secure while suggesting that the IRS is simply trying to take a portion of his wealth.
You have to do is give them that 33 and give them that 33%.
Yeah.
I get it. And I get the fact, like, all they're gonna do is waste my money anyway, but that's not the way you do it.
That is not allowed.
We saw other greats.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. was also accused of posting what many believe to be a fabricated tax document on social media, seemingly to influence public opinion and calm the backlash surrounding him. His famous nickname, Money, has always symbolized not only his success in boxing, but also his reputation for earning enormous amounts through both prize fights and business deals. Still, the former champion recently claimed online that he had paid taxes worth tens of millions within just the last year, though many critics and fans have questioned whether those statements are truly accurate.
Right here, come as a package. Forbes just done a crazy story on the Hue collection. I need you guys to go check it out. Now, when I travel, I like to take 7 watches, 7 Audi & Co watches. Now, I know in the past, I talked about 30 watches, 40 watches, but now it's all about the Hue collection and these 3 watches, Audi & Co.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is considered by many to be one of the richest athletes ever, with his incredible success in the ring earning him massive payouts throughout his boxing career. The former world champion, who turned the nickname Money into a global brand, has stepped away from professional competition but still takes part in exhibition matches while continuing to operate several businesses and oversee different real estate ventures. Reports that surfaced in December claimed that a deal had already been arranged for another showdown with Manny Pacquiao, with the exhibition bout expected to happen in Japan as both boxing legends prepare to revive their historic rivalry once again.
take the camera. You don't have to tell the audience it's sold out. Just take the camera and show us if it's sold out. I mean, it's as simple as doing that. Can I tell you one that's interesting? Floyd Mayweather, just before he came Floyd, he was Pretty Boy Floyd, in fact, at the time. The year was 2005. Portland, my hometown, and he fought Sean Mitchell, who was a former world champion. So they fought
the tassel shorts.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Good memory, by the way.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. quickly responded on social media, sharing an image of his tax payment together with a caption that matched his usual confident style. In the Instagram post, he claimed that he had paid $18 million to the IRS, referring to the agency as Uncle Sam, while explaining that this was the amount he owed even during retirement. He also challenged critics to think about how much he must have paid in taxes during the years when he was still competing at the highest level in boxing. This was far from the first occasion where Mayweather publicly discussed his taxes. Back in 2017, he told reporters that all of his obligations had already been handled and insisted that the situation was not causing him any stress at all. He even brought up the massive $100 million paycheck from his famous fight against Manny Pacquiao, claiming that he never even felt the need to cash the check while standing on stage.
To the IRS. Yeah. Give him $100 million. Now, if someone in this camp introduced them to someone that knew the game and that could save them money.
He went on to say that neither he nor his team were concerned about the situation at all. Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s tax attorney did not immediately provide any response when asked for comment, and it also remains uncertain whether the IRS tried to withhold any portion of his earnings from the fight against Conor McGregor. The IRS does not publicly discuss individual tax matters, while Nevada boxing regulators also failed to issue an immediate statement. In most cases, the IRS temporarily stops collection efforts once a taxpayer officially challenges a lien. According to Stephen A. Smith, Mayweather submitted a petition to the U.S. Tax Court in Washington, D.C. on April 13th, requesting for the case to be handled in Las Vegas instead. Leighton Kohler of the Dickinson Wright Las Vegas office, who is not connected to the boxer's case, explained that this type of petition is usually filed when a taxpayer and the IRS cannot come to an agreement regarding how a tax dispute should be settled.
Pretty well, if it don't work, at least got the money to pay him off. So I think it's a low risk, high reward for him. So I think in that situation,
the appeals process may have given Floyd Mayweather Jr. extra time to collect millions from his August fight, funds that may later have been used to settle his issues with the IRS. Leighton Kohler, who previously worked as a senior revenue agent for the agency, explained that tax judges usually travel to Las Vegas only once or twice a year, which can leave taxpayers waiting anywhere from 6 months to an entire year before their cases are heard. The 2015 lien was reportedly one of several tax liens filed against Mayweather during the past decade, creating a sharp contrast with some of his former rivals, including Conor McGregor, who has not faced similar financial troubles in either Ireland or the United States and is believed to be completely debt-free. Mayweather's legendary boxing career is often separated into two different periods, known as the Pretty Boy era and the later Money Mayweather era.
I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you...
The two phases of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s career were completely different from one another. The Pretty Boy era was known for explosive performances, aggressive pressure, and real knockout ability, while the later Money Mayweather phase became recognized for brilliant ring IQ, technical mastery, and one of the greatest defensive styles boxing had ever seen. The difference in earnings between the two periods was just as massive. During his time with Top Rank, Pretty Boy Mayweather earned respectable purses, but the Money Mayweather era elevated him into a global superstar, making hundreds of millions of dollars. Because of that, the Pretty Boy version of Mayweather was generally viewed as more straightforward when it came to financial matters, whereas Money Mayweather frequently became linked to headlines involving tax disputes and financial controversy. Still, when conversations turned to the exact moment his fortune exploded and his career reached its financial peak, Mayweather himself was not always able to clearly explain every detail surrounding that period.
$300 million, Skip. But it looks to me that a major driving force between him, because I always thought it was Conor that wanted to fight. He wanted the big payday.
Yep.
But deep down, Floyd needed this payday because he...
Although Floyd Mayweather Jr. had already built an incredible boxing career with appearances in countless major fights, the true launch of the Money Mayweather era was not driven by boxing alone. On March 30th, 2008, he created one of the most surprising crossover moments in sports entertainment when he came face-to-face with WWE star Paul White, widely known as The Big Show. The moment came shortly after Mayweather's victory over Ricky Hatton and during a temporary retirement from boxing when he entered the world of WWE for WrestleMania 24. As part of the storyline build-up, Mayweather confronted the giant superstar in a heated exchange and reportedly threw a punch that broke Big Show's nose.
What they like to do, if you owe them, they're not going to send you a letter right away. They like that thing to occur. They like to get that interest on that thing. That's 7-8%. Because they don't, because see, Skip, they know like, oh, he can pay it right now. No, he forgot. Let's see if he can.
That moment ultimately led to their highly publicized match, which Floyd Mayweather Jr. won while successfully protecting his undefeated image. According to a TalkSport report, Mayweather later claimed he earned $20 million from the WWE appearance alone. 17 years later, Triple H, whose real name is Paul Michael Levesque, appeared on the Flagrant podcast hosted by Andrew Schultz and revealed several surprising details about Mayweather's transformation into the money persona. The wrestling icon explained that he personally helped train Mayweather for the match, but the most fascinating revelation came when he discussed where the Money Mayweather character truly originated. Triple H said that Mayweather had been a huge WWE fan since childhood and revealed that the famous persona was born from a conversation between the two, where Floyd admitted that the pretty boy Floyd image could only take him so far. According to Triple H, Mayweather fully understood the importance of branding himself as a business rather than simply focusing on being the best boxer in the world. The real goal, he explained, was to become boxing's biggest pay-per-view attraction, and that required creating a larger-than-life personality powerful enough to capture worldwide attention and sell that image on a global scale.
And he was down to do whatever went through.
I say this all the time. He would show up with like this massive entourage, everybody hooting and hollering and just crazy and all that stuff. And we'd talk for a little bit, and then he'd be like, "All right, you want to get down to work?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." And he'd whistle or something.
Triple H further explained that Floyd Mayweather Jr., heavily influenced by his passion for WWE, carefully created the entire Money Mayweather identity from scratch. He said Mayweather later used HBO's 24/7 series as a powerful tool to expand the character and introduce it to a huge international audience. Unlike the flashy figure fans would later come to know, Pretty Boy Floyd was far more reserved and focused mainly on his performances inside the ring rather than promoting himself outside of it. The Money Mayweather version, however, evolved into a larger-than-life celebrity who openly embraced controversy, luxury, and attention, eventually turning himself into a true cultural phenomenon. Triple H was not the only wrestling figure to discuss the famous WrestleMania 24 storyline. According to a TalkSport report, WWE legend Paul White revealed that he personally told Mayweather to break his nose for real during their 2008 feud in order to make the segment feel authentic. White recalled warning Floyd that once it happened, he should immediately run because things could quickly become serious if he managed to grab him. In the end, Mayweather actually followed through and broke White's nose during the No Way Out segment, making the scene far more real and intense than viewers at home ever realized.
Stayed, would stop talking. Everybody else would get out of the room. And he was like a laser focus.
Wow.
And the first time we trained together, we did like 2 hours or whatever. And then I had to go on the road, and then I came back, I think, to like Vegas or something.
Paul White admitted that for roughly 15 to 20 seconds, he completely lost control of his emotions, explaining that Shane McMahon was the only person willing to step in and calm the situation down, even praising Shane's courage by saying very few people would have done the same. Despite the chaos of the moment, White still spoke highly of Floyd Mayweather Jr., calling him a true entertainer who fully understands the business side of sports entertainment and knows how to put on a show. Even though the match itself lasted less than 12 minutes, it remains one of the most memorable crossover events in WWE history. Looking back, WWE appears to have played a major role in helping Mayweather evolve from Pretty Boy Floyd into the global Money Mayweather persona, a transformation that ultimately proved hugely successful for the 5-division world champion. He later became one of the wealthiest fighters boxing has ever seen while still retiring with an undefeated record intact. Meanwhile, 50 Cent has frequently discussed his longtime friendship with Mayweather over the years. Although like many close relationships, the two have also experienced several public disagreements and tensions along the way involving the retired boxing legend.
Already invested.
Right, like when you give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so, you know.
There have also been several positive moments between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather Jr. over the years, including occasions where 50 Cent publicly supported Mayweather during difficult periods of his life, such as his 2012 prison sentence connected to a domestic violence case. However, in recent years, financial issues appear to have remained the biggest source of tension between the two longtime friends. Despite their ongoing differences, 50 Cent has continued reacting to rumors and accusations involving Mayweather, including reports claiming that the former boxing champion could be facing bankruptcy after unsuccessful real estate investments. Although none of those claims have been officially confirmed and Mayweather's true financial situation remains uncertain, reports also suggest that 50 Cent still has not moved on from an alleged $2 million debt that Mayweather supposedly owes him, a dispute that is believed to be one of the main reasons behind their long-running and highly public feud.